It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero Wars Central, and in today's video, I thought I would do something a little different, just a little different than what I usually do. We've talked about a lot of teams, and we've spent a lot of time talking about Aurora teams and how much how much Aurora as a tank has come along, especially on Facebook. But we're also dealing kind of with the aftermath of the Lian event on mobile. I thought it would be fun to kind of talk a little bit about my team more in detail, specifically how I would level up their skins, their skin order. And before we get too far into this will work on both Facebook and on mobile. So Hero Wars Mobile and Hero Wars Facebook, Hero Wars Web. And this is generally what is recommended as the beginning of the team. Right, this is a safe team to build. All of these heroes, aside from Celeste and Nebula, to an extent, really even Nebula is easy to get. All of these heroes, with the exception of Celeste, is pretty straightforward. You get Aurora from the campaign. You get Celeste either from the chest from the campaign or from making 2 small purchases whenever you first start. Nebula is purchased with Silver Guild War trophies on mobile or cross server. I'm sorry, not cross servers, but Elemental Tournament certificates on Facebook. Faceless is from a vendor and Lian is from a vendor. But the important thing about this team that I really enjoy is that it doesn't stack too many of the same stat. And what I mean by that is Aurora is a strength hero, Celeste, Faceless, and Lian are intelligence heroes, but Nebula is an agility hero. So if this were Jorgen instead, which is another common variant of this team, you would have 2 strength heroes on top of the 3 intelligence heroes. So having Nebula as a beginner and swapping in and out Jorgen as you're scaling the team up, and even Sebastian for specific arena or grand arena matches allows you to waste your skin stones. I say waste, spend your skin stones responsibly. So let's talk about it a little bit more in detail. So all of my strength skin stones goes to Aurora, and they go to the dodge skin first. All right, getting the dodge skin for Aurora is number 1 most important thing. All of my agility skins go towards the romantic skin for Nebula. Physical attack is the number 1 thing that helps Nebula. Physical attack is the most important stat to Nebula. And all of my intelligence stones goes to Celeste and her magic attack skin as soon as I can get it. All right, magic attack for Celeste is the big damage dealer early game for this team. As the team develops and grows, it becomes Aurora as the primary damage dealer. Lian certainly helps, but that's kind of what I would focus on. I would dump all of my strength stones into dodge, and then as I would follow along, I would do health for Aurora, and then finally I would do armor for Aurora, maybe armor and strength kind of evenly. And you can see, despite what I've got going on here, I'm a little all over the place whenever I level up my heroes. But after I grab the first magic attack skin for Celeste, I go to Faceless and I buy his health skin. All right, I haven't got it yet, and I'll tell you why. Don't follow this. I bought the solar skin because of how cool it looked. You can see I haven't invested anything into it, but I bought the solar skin because of how cool it looked. But after you buy the after you buy the magic attack skin with intelligence stones for Celeste, then I would recommend the health stone for Faceless, the health skin. Wow, for some reason I can't talk on this video. And then after that, buy the romantic skin for Lian, the magic attack skin for Lian. As you're, building out your tank and making your team stronger and more effective, once Aurora gets to the point that you can really start tanking a ton of damage, it might be beneficial to start putting some of those strength stones into your Jorgen, because Jorgen will ultimately be a key part of this team in the late game. You don't want to build this guy out too much in the beginning. Don't worry about it too much. She doesn't really help you too much in campaign and Outland and the tower. It's more important to focus on these other heroes. Now, all the strength stones to Aurora and then Jorgen. Intelligence stones goes to the magic attack skin for Celeste, the health skin for Faceless, and then finally the magic attack skin for Lian. All of your agility stones goes into physical attack and agility on your Nebula. And that's it. That's kind of how you build it out. And what I want you to think about, and the reason why I did this video, what I want you to think about as you're thinking about your team, Like, what team am I going to build? What is ultimately going to be the top 5 heroes that I'm going to start with? You've got to be very careful how you spend your resources. You got to be very careful. You can't just be spinning them all over the place, because there is a finite amount of resources in this game. At least at until the very end, when you start being able to have grind out outland bosses more effectively. And unless you're spending a ton of money, you have to be smart with your skin stones. You just got to be smart. So I hope this video helped. I know it was it's a little shorter, and I think that a lot of it is common knowledge, but the most important thing is to just have fun in this game, but do it in a way that you're building a team that's effective. And if you're building a team that's effective and you're planning on keeping that team, then try to create a plan on how you're going to invest your skin stones. Taking this one step further, the Outland merchant has these large skin stone chests. Now, this is specifically for Facebook. On mobile, you should save up and buy the skin stone certificates. But on Facebook, as you're getting these skin stone chests, it is my opinion that you invest those skin stone chests on your tank first, be it Aurora or Astaroth or Galahad or whoever your tank is, on this team or any other team. And then I like to put them, once I get my Aurora sufficiently leveled up so that she's effective at my power level range in the arena, I like to focus those chests, those skin stone chests, on my damage dealer, and then finally my healer. All right, so find a team that has all 3 types if you can. It'll save you a lot of heartache as you're building your main 5 team. But just a quick video, something to think about. I get asked this question all the time. What order should I level up skins? And that's kind of a my thought process on this Aurora team that I'm building. So good luck, guys. I'll show on screen 3 videos. I'll show one for Lian, one for Aurora, and then one for Faceless, because I think it's a lot of fun. Actually, let's show the Jorgen countering Galahad video. That video was a lot of fun. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.